Right, now time to talk about who we think are the team of the tournament. And I should preface this by saying that yesterday, Alex Dugan sent me some fake news.
Not purposely.
Where he sent me a graphic of what was apparently the FIFA team of the tournament, with Ashley Young at left back and Neymar, one of the attackers, despite losing the ball more than anyone in the tournament.
I mean, would it be past FIFA to put Neymar in their team of the tournament?
No,
of course
not. Exactly.
But after some brief Googling, I found out that was indeed a fake.
I'll blame Paddy Power.
FIFA have not yet announced an official team of the tournament. I do have that. Some places have been. There's various ones I could give you. I've got the Guardian one here, Guardian Football one. Also, by the way, this fake one he sent me had Lloris in goal, even though Courtois won the Golden Glove. That should have been a red flag. Anyway, here's the Guardian one. Courtois in goal, Vashalko from Croatia right back, Vida and Godin at centre back, Hernandez left back, and then a midfield of Perisic, De Bruyne, Modric and Cheryshev, then Hazard supporting Mbappe up front. I would go with most of that. There's a couple of things I would change. What's your take on that one?
Do you think they've set that up as like a team who would play, or just like best players in positions? And then what formation are they? 4-4-2?
It's got a 4-4-1-1.
That's.
I agree that Mbappe should probably be in there, but the Golden Boot winner should make the team, right?
Yeah.
Actually, this might surprise you, given the team I support, but I don't think so.
I mean, he got the most goals, but I see what you mean. He didn't necessarily.
Half of the tournament, maybe not through his own fault even, but you know. I don't think you could make a case that he deserves to be in there more than Mbappe.
Or Lukaku, arguably.
Yeah, Lukaku.
Yeah. I think Lukaku should maybe be in there. And then your defence, is there a French defender to Hernandez?
Hernandez at left back, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, Godin's Uruguay, right, and then Vida and Vashalko are Croatia.
So. I'm not sure Godin
Varane
deserves to be.
I would have put, but yeah, I was going to say
Varane had a stonking tournament.
Yeah, that's the two things I would question in this 11 that the Guardian's done is Varane should be in there at centre back. You got to think, and I don't know, I'm biased, but Trippier.
I think Trippier should make it. I mean, again, the second part of my humble brag when we did a pre-tournament show, you asked us who was going to have a breakout tournament, and I said Trippier.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
I will give you that.
Like he had a great season for Tottenham.
Yeah. No one else was saying that. Like France. Questionable. Trippier, I will give you.
Yeah, agreed. And he had a great season for Spurs. Had forced himself ahead of Aurier in the starting lineup. And obviously Carl Walker Peters.
No one will know.
And he did. I think he had an incredible tournament, capped by a goal in his final game from a free kick. I mean, he categorically is the right back of the World Cup.
Well, it's midfield. What about centre midfield? I mean, Modric, I'm sure there's no arguments with, should be in that team. But De Bruyne?
He found the passes most of the time. And even in that France game, he was shut down against France. He was shut down, but the bombardment of the last few minutes of that game, everything was basically in the right place apart from some outstanding French defending. I think he ran that Belgian midfield better than any other player ran the midfield of another team.
Well, other than Modric.
Modric.
But I mean, there's an argument that central midfield could be Modric and Rakitic.
So Perisic is in this. But actually, in this team, it's very Croatia centric. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 Croatia players in this 11.
And they made the final.
They did.
That's understandable. Is there more? There's more
Croatian than French.
Wow.
Yeah, there's only 2 French in it. Two French in this.
Wait, how did I didn't realise that Courtois had gotten the Golden Glove.
Yeah.
Ahead of Lloris.
Yeah.
The captain and goalkeeper for the winning team who made some amazing saves in the semi and the final.
Did you watch the final?
Yeah. That's what they were saying though. Probably Lloris would have had it, but then after that horrific goal they gave away.
Well, actually, if you want to be Croatia-centric, Subasic saved his team in 2 penalty shootouts.
He didn't perform enough in the games.
You say that, but then what about... So at the last World Cup, the final, they gave Messi the golden ball.
Yeah, that was outrageous.
And he wasn't even the best player on that team. No, it was Mascherano.
Exactly,
and he had a crap final. So
that was outrageous. That was problematic on many levels. Yeah. That was somewhat thought of as a sponsor-led... We're going to give it to Messi because it gets us the Adidas on everything. I think Adidas was even on the trophy that year. Like, it was ridiculous.
Such a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. But same when Neuer got it. Neuer was the best keeper of that World Cup. But both teams sponsored by the major sponsor.
Go on then, we're just about out of time. So any more omissions? Anything you would change from that team?
No.
No?
Other than the 5 or 6 that we've already said.
But who of that? Let's go with that team. But who of that lot's going to get swept up by a Real Madrid? Well,
we're going to talk about that. Team. Hold that thought, Dugan. We're going to come to that in a second. In fact, why don't we stop there and we will come to that next. So, in the meantime, let us know. What do you think of what would be in your team? Who would be in your team of the tournament? And what would it be? A 4-4-1-1? Clearly, we've learned wing backs, three centre backs and wing backs. That's the way to go. That's the lesson here. What would be your formation? Who would be your 11? Who is your World Cup team of the tournament? Let us know.